Hello, Scorpio. It's time for your May reading. We're going to see what kind of energy you're working with first by pulling an oracle card. So let's see what we have for Scorpio in May. The Earth card. So a very grounding month, a month about, it feels like getting back to basics, getting back to what you really know and understand, and setting the ground rules. So you want that base layer to work off of. You want to make sure it's very strong, very firmly connected to reality, to the ground. So if you're setting a literal foundation for a home or something, make sure you get that inspected, make sure it's done right. This could also be about partnerships. And again, making sure that everybody's on the same page, at the same level. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if anything else is coming through there. That was a very strong message for you, or push through. Yeah, and pay attention. Pay attention to what's happening around you. Keep your eyes open. I'm drawn to the eyes here. Keep your eyes open for other opportunities that may come up as you're moving throughout the month. Okay. Now let's see what other, or what tarot messages we have rather for you in May for Scorpio. Starting with the Seven of Feathers, optimism. Then the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords, or arrows, and the Daughter of Roots. Yeah, putting down new roots in a different area. So there may be a new opportunity that's coming up for you. You have, feels like you have a lot of fours, but there's only two. Again, foundational. Fours are all about a foundation. Think four legs of a table or a chair. It's very stable. You want to make sure that you have that set before you make any other big major moves. All right, let's get into each card. So we're starting here with optimism in the Four of Feathers, which is the equivalent of the Four of Wands. This is, yeah, again, all about bringing two sides together, about making a commitment, an agreement. But it's celebratory, it's exciting. Everyone who's there, everyone who's involved is wishing everyone well, is excited about this project, about this opportunity, about the possibilities moving forward. It is a very grounded, very solid base to work from. And there's just a party about it. So celebrating that success, celebrating this, the potential in this relationship, in this connection. Very optimistic outlook. And then we have the High Priestess. This is where you want to make sure you're taking time to think things through. Not necessarily discussing them with anyone else, but making sure you know what it is that you want. The High Priestess is all about going inward. Things like meditation or prayer or just sitting in silence and or writing and journaling. And what is it that you want? What problem are you trying to work through? Taking some time to really think it through. Make sure you're covered all the bases that you want to cover. Making sure you're staying true to your foundation, the foundation that you want to build. Staying true to you, essentially, is what this is really pushing through for you. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana card, because, change. The Wheel of Fortune is indicating that change is underway. You can't stop it. You can just roll with it. You can't, tear down the web. It'll just come back up. And you may get caught up in it if you try to do that. And then you'll just be dragged along behind it, whether you like it or not. So the best thing to do is to adapt to it, is to roll with it. So there may be some unexpected things that come up as you guys are setting this foundation, as if you are laying the groundwork, but be ready for it. Anticipate those changes rather than fear them. because there may be opportunities in here to leverage these changes, this movement to make things even better, to make things more solid, to make sure everybody's on the same page when things like this come up. Roll with the changes. And then we have the Four of Arrows, which is the equivalent to the Four of Swords. Swords are an air element. This is all about your thoughts, ideas, communication. The four, in this case, is asking you to sleep on it. Maybe if there's a decision to be made, you don't make it right in the moment. You wait, you let the change play out. You take a few days or at least one day to absorb and think things through, sleep on it, and then you could make a decision. Don't rush it, in other words. Take your time. Take a time out. It's only going to make it stronger because everybody wants to be on the stage. Everybody wants to be very sure in this case and what they're getting into. They will respect that time that you request, that space that you request to think it over, or just to take a break from it and then come back to it. Give your brain a break. Take a nap if that's what you need to do or you're feeling like you need to do. This is saying, yeah, take that nap. Take that break. And then we're ending with the Daughter of Roots. This is the equivalent to the Page of Pentacles. And this is saying, out of this strong foundation, you may be inspired to add something else on, to try something else. Maybe take things in a direction you didn't think you would be going or would be able to go up until all of this was done, till you had that foundation. Now that you have the foundation, now the possibilities, there's so many, and you're excited about it and you want to try them all, but you have a plan or will be coming up with a plan because the roots or pentacles, it's a more laid back, slower, earthy energy. So you're really going to think it through and you're going to try or think through different ways or scenarios. You're going to come up with different plans and ideas. And once you have those down on paper in a way, some plans drawn up, that's when you then move on to see what actually works and what doesn't. But the curiosity is there, the excitement is there. These fresh new ideas will be there. And you're eagerly looking forward to that, or you will be anyway. When you have that such a solid, grounded foundation, it's a great launching point for new and fresh ideas to launch off of that. Now let's see what you have on the bottom of the deck for Scorpio. Yeah. The Six of Arrows, passage. This is about moving on from something in the past. And that may be why you are so focused on having this. Everybody's on the same page. We have all that strong foundation. Again, really focusing on that base layer. Really having that set up, firmed up. Because in the past, maybe you've had theoretical partnerships or an idea of what to do, but it kept falling through because there was a lack of communication or because the paperwork wasn't done right, etc., etc. You're moved on from that. You're not dealing with that anymore. You are making sure that everything is done and ready to go so that when you're ready to launch, you can safely, knowing that everything is done. So Scorpio, you are getting everything in order this month in preparation of something new coming out of that foundation in the next few months. Building and preparing for the future. That's what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio, in the month of May. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.